here to contest. It's going to be down to Jinx and Maka to really stop this push. Smokes come out. There's only 2 available. That's going to leave CT isolated. Now the flashes start to come through, trying to make their way out to Demise as they take the early contact. Jinx completely able, but can't quite find the initial headshots. Falls back into CT. Looks happy to play the retake at the moment as Demise keep pushing on through. They're looking for that contact in towards CT. Plenty of CT presence in the meanwhile, though, and this is going to be a very difficult combat for Jinx and Heretics to take. They've got to push straight into the crosshairs of 3 players from Demise here. Can they find any damage as the push comes through? Jinx and Jane get a frag apiece, and now this is looking much better. The dinks are coming through, but Engine can only find 1. Second and a third for Bayas, but Logan just cleans up house. 2 bullets, 2 kills, and Heretics will take the pistol. In towards the A Palace area, he should get an easy frag. Meanwhile, his teammates need to stay alive. Lovely shot from Mini2K to take down Logan early on. That B bomb site looking a little bit vulnerable now as David P does manage to find Paz on that flank. I think they've got the bomb. What a double kill from Maka. Jane cleans up house, and once again it falls apart for Demise. Oh my goodness, Maka on that scout, clearly feeling confident, hitting headshots for days in towards that B bomb site and making it look very, very simple indeed. Setting up with utility straight towards this B bomb site, not messing around whatsoever. Nice nade towards top of mid will get chip damage, but it's down to Jane and Logan to really defend this bomb site. A little bit late on the molly. Mini's got into the site, so's the second man, but Logan and Jane get a frag apiece, and the situation is rectified all too easily. Engine able to get 1 on the flank, but once again, it's 4 versus 2 for Demise. Immor takes the peak. We'll be able to hit the shot onto Jane to make it a little bit more interesting at the very least, but you can see Heretics, they can just swarm. That bomb is down in the middle of the bomb site. They have utility to burn, and they're going to use those Molotovs beautifully to try and force Demise out into the site. David P takes the tag, taken down by Engine, and now this becomes winnable 2-on-2, and there's utility for the T side to burn. Lovely shot from Immor to get the first. Maka able to capitalize, gets the refrag. 1 versus 1. Engine versus Maka. Who finds this shot? The timing is good for the Frenchman, and Heretics will have their 5th. I don't know if Demise are looking for the underdog story, but they've sure as hell got it now. 5-0 the scoreline. They're totally happy just to leave 2 players on this A bomb site. Logan's happy to get aggressive towards short, where he is going to be challenged now. Mini looking to use the utility, but it's a lovely opening pick. A second as well for Logan. The AWPer just about escapes, but how does he get that double kill there? Oh, too easy, and as Maka's got Paz locked out, a lovely flick from him again. It's down to Engine and Immor again to just find damage. Engine in towards under. He has support towards top of mid, but he's looking completely the wrong way. That smoke does not cover him whatsoever. Maka finds an easy kill, and I think Immor has to save here. It's going to be 8-0 in favor of Team Heretics in what is looking more and more stompish as proceedings continue. This is quite the performance at the moment from the Frenchman, and worrying signs for the Demise boys. They need to try and find something. Jane gets the call, rotates over, the Molotov goes deep. That's going to need to be put out. The damage is being done as Paz tries to jump out the window. That's a free frag, and you can see the CT side starting their rotation already, backing out of situation. Demise don't look like they're ready for this. Lovely flashbangs, but Maka catches Mini on the nade, and Jane is just having a shooting gallery with this AWP. Misses a shot onto Paz, and Immor actually finds a really lovely wallbang with the AWP. Opportunity to find damage, but the trades are just going the way of Heretics. Jane and Maka are raining down hellfire on those AWPs. This time, the AUG of Logan is a little bit isolated, and that AUG, having been nerfed through the floor, is not so good for the multi-kills as the utility rains over the top. Logan sets himself up tight on the right-hand side, trying to buy time for the rotations. You can see Engine desperately trying to cut out that connector area, but Jinx has got him taken down. Logan gets a freebie, looks for more, but can only find the single kill. That leaves the B-bomb site a little bit open, but the short support is already there. Jane, through the smoke, grabs an opening pick. 4-on-2 now as Paz and Mini just desperately trying to steady the ship. Jane grabs another from short before he's traded out, and it's a 1 versus 3 once again for Paz. Maka's got the timing, and it's 11-0 the way of Heretics. Try and get into those Pro League playoff spots. Immor goes aggressive. Finally, I see Demise grabbing the opening pick, and that's actually opened up the A-bomb site a little bit. Nice damage through the smoke. Will be traded out by Paz. So a 4-on-3 now for the T side, and they have support towards that A-bomb site. Can they find the damage, though? And again, Maka sets himself up with the AWP, takes down Immor. The Molotov goes deep to try and isolate these fights, and that just allows Maka out onto the site. Mini stuck as Chain takes down his teammate, and again, Such a well-orchestrated recovery from Heretics. Last man alive. Bayaz trying to get something done. He finds a couple of tags of damage through the boxes, but he's stuck towards Tetris. Logan's got him locked out, and it will be 12-0 before you even know what's happened. And the utility's going to be thrown over the top. They're trying to lock the CTs out. Mini clears the angle, but Jinx a little bit too good for him. Grabs a second. Finally, Immor there on the tray, but it's again 4 versus 3. The Mac 10 still in the hands of Bayaz as he's trying to use the utility to get in towards this A bomb site. Nice use of the flashes. They are clearing the angles. AK recovered. They have some firepower to work with. The bomb currently stuck in towards Sandwich. Immor needs to find frags. Grabs the first. Jane on the secondary AWP. An easy find. Surely Demise can grab themselves around here. 3-on-2. It's down to Logan and David P to try and recover the situation for Heretics. That bomb has to go down. Engine a little bit too easy to find for Logan in towards the jungle, and it's going to be a 2-on-2 as the retake looks to come in. The nade just missing its target. It's a beautiful angle for Bayaz, and he will grab the first kill. It is all onto Logan. 2v1. He knows where the first player is. He's tagging him up through the boxes. Uses the smokes to limit the angles, and now Bayaz looks to drop off. Changes up his angle. Makes things a little bit difficult for the CT man. Logan has no idea where to look. So many angles to check. So little time. 2-on-1. The double peek comes in, and it won't be a 16-0, ladies and gentlemen. I'd like to see them mixing up. Engine towards top and mid. Only has the Mac 10 to work with, but he's going to go aggressive. Look for the peek. He spots out plenty of firepower. Logan swings around, though. Still finds the shot as Jane gets aggressive into Palace. Grabs himself the double kill. And here we go again. The dismantle has come in from Heretics. And it's down to Mini and Immor to try and find anything, to try and build that confidence back up in this roster. 12-1 down. This is just a routine, lovely shot from Mini. But at the moment, it's looking like a routine dismantle from the Frenchman. But instead, the bomb is trying to head back towards A. I don't even know if he has time to do that. James spied out in the open. That's a freebie. The time is starting to work in the favor of Demise. 2-on-2. But this bomb's still got to go down. There's only 10 seconds left on the clock, and Heretics will know this. They're just going to try and deny the plant here. David P with an easy shot to find. He's found so much damage. The bomb will go down just about. The spam through the boxes is doing so much work. A combined 41 HP for the T side now as the 2 versus 1 retake looks to come in. Nice nade. Grabs the first. Immor down, and the last man alive's an easy shot for David P. 13-1 the scoreline. No pressure towards the connector area. They should get free presence towards B here. This is looking much better as Mini grabs an early frag. That's the AWP of Maka down. Logan can only find one before he's dropped, and this is much better from Demise. Immor with a lovely pick to take down David P in 4 versus 2. Of course the Frenchmen are going to go for it. Last round of the half, but can they find this? It looks like Demise might get themselves a second round and set up for the ultimate comeback, which is the only way I could describe it. Jane and Jinx to try and get back into the site here. And he's got an easy frag. Immor cleans up house. It will be a second round for Demise, and they will have half a chance as they head into the second half. Now they look to explode out of mid. Mini has support towards connector. Beautiful flashbang. He will find the opening pick. Mini, what a headshot to find a second. The dink has come through from David P, but Jane not quite able to connect onto the CT player. Has left this A-bomb site a little bit open at the moment. David P completely alone here, and this should be an easy find. Paz with the wall bang, and it's 5 in fact on 2. I thought it was 4 on 2. Jane able to find 1. Maka grabs the second. They're looking to pull this off, but what a headshot from Mini. And now it's all onto Jane. 3 versus 1. Heretics, they wanted to get this one over and done with, but the 3v1 not going to come through. Bayaz wallbanging Jane through his own teammate. Kriegs and an AK onto Logan as well. It's not the best buy in the world for the Frenchman, but they can try and find some damage. Lovely opening pick from Immor. An engine just straight through the smoke. He cares not for smokes. He cares not for flashbangs as he finds the frag. And I've got to say, Demise are looking much better on their CT side. Aggressive towards the A ramp. Mini will get a freebie onto Jinx, and they're just dismantling this French side. Why couldn't we see this over on their T side? Why wasn't this the way it was on the T side as Jane and David P are left 2 on 5? Jane will be able to grab a freebie in towards Mini, but he's brought down to 50 HP in response. Happy to wait for Heretics to come to them, and indeed they will as the mid-execute comes through. Deep smoke connector, but Engine's in front of it. An easy pick to find to open things up, and the smoke is actually the enemy of Heretics now. This utility is going to do good damage over on the CT side of things. 5 on 4. These Deagles are finding nothing. Maka heads towards B. in an attempt to find some kind of a pick, but he just misses the timing, and now Engine hits open season. David P able to get one in response. This is where the economy's not really there, but Heretics, they don't have time, the French roster. Mini grabs a freebie, and that fake bomb plant is going to get a couple of frags to David P, but really nothing he could even hope to achieve there. Maka takes the tag down to 18 health, and they're just saving the rifles once more. It's a 7th round the way of Demise. Not really finding any kind of picks into the opening, and Mini is again very aggressive in towards the A ramp. Looks to find the damage, but Jinx has read it. A lovely opening pick. Could this be it for Heretics as the push starts to come through? Bayaz has the underpass area and will find the 1-for-1 trade. There's no Molotovs being thrown by the Frenchman to try and trade him out, so Logan's going to go down as well. Bayaz is locking this A-bomb site down. Finally traded out by Maka, but it's 3-on-3, and this is when Engine looks to strike an easy frag to find it again. No time for the Frenchman. There is nothing more they can hope to do. Jane is taken down. Last man alive is David P, and he needs again to try and save this. Free takes the dinks, but will just about find the frags. They're going to try and counter it, getting very aggressive around the edges of these smokes. Logan's shadow will give him away. That's an easy frag for Bayaz. The double peaks actually traded quite efficiently. David P from underpass manages to grab a freebie as well. The AWP has to do good work, and Immor finds a beautiful pick to make it 2-on-2. Immor and Mini versus Jane and David P. Mini with a beautiful position. That smoke, not quite good enough. He'll get a freebie, and it is all onto David P. He's flanked in towards the kitchen, but Immor's just spotted him out. Immor's got the shot. There we go. 11-13. But they have scraped their way to 11 rounds. Heretics going fast towards the A-bomb site. Full utility thrown. They're just trying to lock this one out. They want the after plant situation, and they may well get it here. Mini goes for the wide peak. Logan takes him down. There's good tags to work with, but they're struggling to find frags this time. Demise. The bomb will go down. 4v5. Can the Turkish roster find this retake? Spamming through, damage done across the board. That's a beautiful nade, and that will dunk onto Logan. Bayaz has equalized things. 4-on-4, recovers an AK-47. This CT side wants it. You can tell they are desperate to make this round happen. Smoke goes out towards Palace. That will keep Jinx out of proceedings unless he wants to get aggressive. Full utility being thrown. A missed smoke from Demise. Could that be their demise indeed? Smoke goes onto the bomb. Engine, he's going to stick it. 5 seconds is all he needs, but he hasn't got it. Mac has got the spray, and Heretics will have their 14. To this, they are going to push straight into the mouth of it. Jane gets spotted out by the AWP of Immor. He now has the angle, and this starts to get awkward for Heretics. Smoke dropped, and now the push is looking to come through, but there's utility to back it up. Engine gets one. Mini grabs a second. That's the bomb down. The rotation has been called. You can see the AWP making his way back around. Maka fully blinded, can't quite hit the shot, and Maka and Jane are left 2 versus 5. How have Demise pulled this off? Maka with a beautiful flick will get at the very least 1, but there's only 30 seconds left on the clock. What can the Frenchman do? Maka grabs a second out of absolutely nothing. 3 versus 2. Bayaz able to get 1. Maka trades on the AK, but there we go. It's Pazers to finish things off. Demise will have their 12th. Immor, so the firepower very much favoring Heretics as they look to split this A-bomb site. Engine is going to have to do absolutely tons of damage. He's out in the open. The smoke is appallingly timed. David P gets a freebie. Now this A-bomb site's looking very, very isolated as the push starts to come through. Spamming through, no damage found. The MP9 towards A-ramp, can't get it done either. Heretics have got a 5-on-2, and this bomb looks set to go down. Could this be it? It looks set to be match point unless Bayaz and Paz can pull off a miracle, but they know they need to save. They've been spotted out. David P gets an absolute freebie onto a rapidly retreating Paz, and it's the last man alive in Bayaz to try and keep his hands on that M4. T side of things, not something you...
J'ai baissé la vitre, rassuré la mif, j'ai changé de vie. Y'a rien qui est acquis, des fois t'es l'abîme, tu perds la vie. Les caméras filment, mais j'ai pas envie de dévoiler ma vie. J'ai changé d'avis pour changer l'avenir, des années à vivre. Donc j'ai besoin...
Between them and victory as they take control of middle. They're using that firepower advantage. They're using their utility beautifully. And Logan, he gets the opening pick. He spots the player out. No damage done. Jane finds Engine, and it's all on Bayaz. He's 1v5 with the Deagle in towards CT. This would take truly a miracle. The Frenchmen have finally found their feet. They've grabbed themselves a couple of rounds on the T side, and it looks set for victory here. Bayaz on the Deagle, spots the first player. Lovely tag. So many targets. He'll only find the one, and that will be the end of it.
J'ai baissé la vitre, rassuré la mif, j'ai changé de vie. Y'a rien qui est acquis, des fois t'es l'abîme, tu perds la vie. Les caméras filment, mais j'ai pas envie de dévoiler ma vie. J'ai changé d'avis pour changer l'avenir, des années à vivre.